Hey everybody, it's me Arlene, Delicious Delights. So I have a sample here of a new scent from YSL. This is the newest flanker of Libre from YSL and it's called Vanille Couture. So the bottle is stunning. Same shape as the other ones from the Libre collection, but this one comes in a sparkly gold with kind of some ridge design on it as well. So Vanille Couture, I assume it's going to be heavier on the vanilla note compared to the other Libres or Libres. My favorite is the EDP Intense, which I have here. I love this scent so much. It's like one of my most favorite women's designer scents of all time. Also, I really like the Le Parfum version, the Platine version. Those are my favorites. The EDT is nice as well. And actually, the original Libre is my least favorite. I think the flankers on me are better than the original version. In the original Libre, there's this kind of scratchy, musky note in it. And on my skin, it feels like kind of screechy and harsh. So I don't really enjoy the original Libre, but the flankers I think are really nice. The flanker from last year, it's called Low New. Wasn't a huge fan of that. That's probably my second least favorite, but the rest of the flankers I think are really nice. But I'm super curious about this Vanille Couture version. I haven't seen any reviews, and so I will give this a very first sniff and let's see if it's a love at first sniff for me or not. And while I get this on a test strip, I'm curious what your scent of the day is. Let me know down in the comments. All right, so let's give this one a try. Okay, so on the test strip, I'm not sure if it's going to show, but it's kind of orange. Same color as that, so I'm not sure if that would stain light colored clothing, but that's something to keep in mind. Okay. Okay. So right away, I am reminded of many of the flankers of Libre. It has that original familiar base that I smell in the Libre collection. So orange blossom, vanilla, lavender. This one feels quite smooth and soft. I would say with the intense version, we get that same base scent that's familiar in the Libre perfumes, but it comes off very big, bold, harsh, noticeable, beast mode, spicy, a little bit skanky as well. But this Vanille Couture is coming off much more subtle, soft, fluffy, rounded, warm and cozy. I can imagine wearing this one more in colder weather. It has this warm, cozy blanket kind of feeling to it. And it's very soft and smooth. Yeah, I'm thinking the vanilla is in the front. And then behind that, we have a soft, clean orange blossom. And lavender, or it has this feeling of calm, relaxation, but also very elegant and sophisticated. Oh gosh, I really like this. It's reminding me a little bit more of the Le Parfum version. If I were to pick one that it's most similar to, probably the Le Parfum version. Now, of course, it's just my first sniff. I have to test this one properly on skin to see how it develops and dries down. But it's giving me that same kind of soft, smooth, subtle feeling, calming, warm feeling that the Le Parfum version gave me. And I like it. And that sweetness from vanilla is just very subtle, but also at the front. It's the main note that I'm getting right now. So I so far really like this. I'm not surprised. I do like the DNA from the Libre collection. And this is very, very nice and soft and warm and cozy and relaxing and therapeutic. And I like it. So let's now see what it says here in the sample card. I have to take my glasses off for that. Okay, Libre Vanille Couture, the new golden delight. The most gourmand version of Libre, dressed inside and out with gold. An exclusive drop edition unveiling a vanilla caviar accord dipped into gold liquor. A savory juice encapsulated in the most flamboyant couture bottle. A golden fragrance as precious as freedom, and then it has some notes here. Orange blossom flower, vanilla caviar accord, and lavender. Vanilla caviar, wow, okay. So caviar is a note that I don't see very often in perfumes. The one that I'm thinking that does have it is the Womanity from Mugler. But caviar typically would have probably like a salty note to it, maybe some kind of aquatic marine accord at the same time. I'm not getting any saltiness in here or anything that reminds me of caviar yet, but I'm curious to see how that note would be on skin with this perfume. Now it's dried down a little bit, and that orange blossom note is becoming more noticeable, and it's giving this clean freshness to it. A clean white floral freshness along with the vanilla and lavender. I really like this. I'm picturing wearing this at like a party, and I have like a black dress and a gold handbag or a clutch with a gold chain and gold glasses and also accessories. That's the imagery that's coming to my mind with this one. Very elegant, beautiful, not overwhelming or overpowering, but just very elegant and fancy. Let's see here what it says on Fragrantica. So there again is the bottle design, which I am in love with. The accords, main accords, vanilla, white floral, lavender, sweet, and citrus. Released in 2025, and the notes, they aren't in a pyramid, but it says bourbon, vanilla, orange blossom, vanilla caviar, lavender, and rum. Interesting. Rum is in the notes. Okay, let's see what it's been compared to here. So it's been compared to the original Libre. Okay, not surprised. Also the Le Parfum. And also Burberry Goddess as well. Interesting. And then the other flankers of YSL. But if I were to choose one just for now, based on this first sniff, it's giving me the Le Parfum vibes of Libre, that version, most. Yeah, those were my quick thoughts, my first impressions, first sniff of Libre Vanille Couture. If you have tried this scent, I would love to hear your thoughts about it down in the comments, and also which is your favorite version of Libre. Let me know as well down there. Thanks so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.